Why do I care about money so much? Really, I've been asked this so many times that I am frugal and I care too much about money. Like, why? Why do I possibly care about money? Like, it's ever since I've been young that I've been so focused on saving and investing. Why? Why can't I just enjoy myself? Why am I so focused and why do I care so much about money? Well, it's simple, really. Because money literally opens doors. Money physically makes the world go round. Hello, my name is Oliver and welcome to episode 65 of the Daily Upload series where I'm uploading every single day for the first 100 days of 2026. I care about money a lot. Money physically is the problem for and the reason and the answer to all of life's problems. Money's great. It is. If we didn't have money, then there'd probably be a better system in place. But we do have money in the world. Now, I care about it so much because I'm a scrounger. I'll happily say that, I will. I'm a scrounger. If I see 5p on the floor, I'll pick it up. You know, back in the day, I used to save every single coin I found. These days, when I have leftover change, I put them into my money box. When I find like pennies and stuff on the floor these days, it goes into my son's money box. You know, things have changed. You know, I think about him more. But why do I care about it so much? You know, like so many people are frugal. So many people, you know, live off grid. You know, I first of all, I'd love to live off grid. Second of all, I am one of the most frugal people I know. I don't think I know anyone more frugal than me, to be honest with you. So why do I care about money so much? Because it opens doors. It completely 100% opens doors. You know, people who say that, oh, money isn't the answer to happiness. You're lying. I'm sorry, you're absolutely lying, right? Oh, you know, I could live off grid and I could live in the forest and I could, you know, have this great... Okay, you've got to buy the land. There you go, that's money. You got to care about money. Oh, you want a house? Okay, so you probably want running water. Not everyone does, but some people do. That's an electric pump. You want to be off grid? Okay, you're going to probably need solar panels. Again, money, 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 money. I care about money so much because there is a lot of it in the world. I have spoken to multi-millionaires and there is a lot of money in the world. There's enough money to go around completely. And I've discovered that by going to the Business Expo, and it's great. There's so much money to get your hands on. So if there's so much money around, why does it matter? Well, it really does. It really does, right? First of all, don't be underpaid at your job. I would never work for a job where I felt underpaid anymore. I've done it before in the past. I'm not going to do it again. But money physically makes the world go round. Money opens the doors and money lets you have the experiences. For instance, even just... say you wanted to go see something, you know, we're going completely off track from, you know, money to, you know, living your own free life. Okay, you live in a van, you got to pay for the van, you got to pay for fuel. Okay, cool. Right, so, you know, you want to go to a forest in the Amazon rainforest. Okay, you probably got to pay for a plane ticket. Money opens doors. Completely. Anyone who says money doesn't is lying. Anyone who says money doesn't buy happiness is poor. That's what I've been told. A few videos ago, I said about a guy who was making 7 figures a month and he was very, very lonely. All his doors are open for money, and yeah, he is lonely, and that does suck, and it is for a lot of people. It's all about how you triangulate everything and how you make everything fit together. Am I going to be lonely if I was rich? No. No, I won't, because first of all, I have a child and he's the coolest kid ever, right? So I'll never be lonely if I'm with him. Second of all, I've got enough family who'd want to scrounge for me anyway, so if I built a massive house, I'd probably just let them all move in. Not all of them, some of them, but you know what I mean. I do believe money can buy happiness, money can buy adventure, money can buy opportunities. I care about money so much because inflation is a thing, and money goes really quickly. Just think about things that you buy, and think about how much you get paid an hour. That's always a great thought. So, for instance, you could be on, I don't know how much minimum wage is, what, 11, 12 pounds an hour? We'll say 12 pounds an hour, cool. And you go and do a food shop and you buy barely anything and it's costing 20 pounds. Easily. You know, I do that with my son and it barely lasts a few days. Okay, some bits last a bit longer, like we can make the apple juice stretch further or whatever. But if we had more money, we could buy more food. Money makes the world go round. Sorry. It does, okay? I really do believe that. I do. If I want that off-grid life that I want, I do. I love media, and I want to be in the media industry forever, I do. But I also want an off-grid life. I want the best of both worlds. I want to build my own house. I want my house to be made of reclaimed materials. I want to live off solar panels. I want to have a well. That is the life I want. If I want a life sustained and free, I have to pay to get there. So I do care about money. That will make me happy, that house, 100%, because it means I'll have no bills to pay and I'll have more money coming in, which I can then spend on my son so we can have more experiences together, so he is happy and I am happy because he is happy. So anyone who says money doesn't buy happiness is a liar, right? I care about it because it makes the world go round. It's as simple as that. I can complain about money forever. I can complain about how little people like us who are watching this video have. But money does genuinely buy happiness. If you really want to go for it, then you will go for it and you will make a success of yourself. And that is what I'm trying to do this 2026. You think I'm going to sit around and be poor? Nah, I'm done being poor. I'm not going to be poor anymore. I'm genuinely aiming for the top at the moment. I'm going to make a success of myself. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you think that I'm wrong and money can't buy happiness, first of all, I've never seen anyone who's rich, sad and alone and owns a penguin. Think about that one. Adios, my mis amigos. Let me know in the comments below if money is something you think about a lot, because it is something I think about a lot, especially in today's climate. I honestly want to know your opinions on money. I'll speak to you guys all later. See you tomorrow. Subscribe, hit the bell notification, like the video, yada yada yada. Goodbye.